there. Now, oh, that seems a little high. Let's do that up. Let's go up over that. Drop that down. Get a little closer. All right. That should be good. We are live for 27 seconds. We're vertical. Oh, I can zoom in there. That is Nash. I hope y'all can hear me still. I want to zoom out a little bit. I have to sit. That's my chair. So I'm going to check YouTube now. Had no marking.
Had no marking.
That one's easy.
That was it right there, right?
Yeah, that's it. It was real easy. No markings. I didn't mark it. I just poured it in. All right.
Let me get one more Glencairn, so I have a clean Glencairn pour. Be right back.
Will not share. Okay, I got you a picture, but I will not share. It's the Woodford Reserve. Okay. You have fun too, Holly. Thanks for checking us out and watching. We've got the Old Stubborn here tonight. That's very exciting for me. So, all right. So he's got it. Let me check YouTube because we're welcome everybody. We're getting ready. And then I will share to. I'm going to share it once I get the YouTube going. And it's live. I just got to make sure. There's the live for YouTube. All right, I'm in the picture. So that's what I got to do. I kind of don't like being on the side. All right, swipe up for the next. I
would take that canister and turn it just a little bit, move it behind your Glencairn, the Old Stubborn.
But that will block the on air. How about like that?
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just out of the picture.
All right. So now let me just make sure that audio's working on YouTube. How about like that?
I'm going to keep sharing.
There you go. Yeah.
It was just out of the picture.
I got to just make sure you're on your microphone's working. On YouTube. How about like that?
And I'm going to put my phone on silent.
I gotta just make it fell on the ground? Sure your microphone's working. How about like that?
I'm going to put my phone on silent.
I gotta just make it fell on the ground? Your microphone's working. All right, now talk, Nash.
I don't know. What are we sounding like? Are we live with the whiskey?
All right. No, let me hear. All right, now talk.
Okay. I don't know. What's it sounding like now? On YouTube.
Are we live?
Super Nash in the house.
I'm getting feedback. No, let me hear.
Probably from my end. I'm going to turn mine down a little bit.
No. Hold on.
I'm going to turn my computer speaker down.
I'm getting feedback. No, let me hear.
Probably from my end. I'm going to turn mine down a little bit.
No. See if you're getting feedback on YouTube. Check out YouTube. My YouTube, the Scotchy Bourbon. Let me just see. Let me see. See if you're getting feedback on YouTube. Check out YouTube. My YouTube, the Scotchy Bourbon. Let me just see.
Can't because I'm sharing to the group.
Let me see.
I turned my computer volume down because it was like 100%, so we should be good now.
Okay, I'm just trying to see if this is working.
I turned my computer volume down because it was like 100%, so we should be good now.
Wait, I gotta see if I'm good. Okay, I'm just trying to see if this is working. It's like, all right.
It's like we got like a 10-second delay there.
It's like, all right.
It's like we got like a 10-second delay there.
All right, I don't know why it's coming back behind where it's picking up anything.
Oh, I've got everything cut down on my end except for my
All right,
microphone.
I don't know why it's coming back behind where it's picking up anything.
Oh, I've got everything cut down on my end.
All right, I'm going to set that there, get it off of there. All right, that should have worked. That is just so weird that it's.
You know, we always have a little bit of technical.
I've never had a technical difficulty like this before, but Tater Dom is watching, so that's cool. All right, so let's just see if I got this thing going now. Yeah.
You know, we always have a little bit of technical.
I've never had a technical difficulty like this. All right, it's all better. Yep, now it's working. Facebook too. All right, here we go. Right, let me drop this. Let me check YouTube. If Holly, if you want to share, it's like if you want to Holly, if you want to share. All right, you got to turn that down. If you want to share, the way that you do that is go to the Jeffrey Mueller page and you can share it. If you're watching on a Scotchy Bourbon Boys or a Facebook page, that's because you can't share pages. But if you go directly to my site, which is the Scotchy Bourbon Boys, you can share. So that's it. But she's saying bye. Thanks for dropping in. We're going to be having some fun now. So you ready? Are you ready to get this started, Super Niche?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I was born ready. You know me.
All right. So
to the world.
So I wanted to say, all right, a couple of things for all the people on YouTube and Facebook. I did the voiceovers finally. Got new voiceovers. Everybody knows that Alan Bishop has left the Spirit of French Lick, is now at Old Homestead at the Toka Lake Winery and Distillery. He is there, and now Justin Whaley is now the head distiller at the Spirit of French Lick. We know Justin, and our newest barrel pick is coming up also real soon. But Justin has been doing some things there, and we're in contact. But I had to redo because Alan was all over the Spirit of French Lick. If you still go to the website, Alan's there. This is Alan Bishop. I mean, everything that was there as far as the distillery of the Spirit of French Lick, it was Alan did everything. I mean, the media and so they're going to have to redesign their website soon. I'm
sure they're all over that.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. And coming up sometime, I think one of these Fridays in June, I don't know about next, but the following, there's a good chance that's when we're going to be going and picking up the pick, which is the Lillian Sinclair, and we're going to get it right out of the gift shop, and then we're going to invite and have a party.
About a week before I go to Hawaii.
Hopefully.
First anniversary.
Well, I gotta get this picked up before I go to Wisconsin on the 4th of July, so I can bring it back to all my Wisconsin people. But the Spirit of French Lick is a sponsor of the Scotchy Bourbon Boys, and a good shout out. But I've redone the William Dalton, so it was I tried to do it using kind of what Alan's done in the past for the Spirit of French Lick, and kind of did that on my own. I wrote it, and I thought it turned out pretty good. I had then also Rosewood Bourbon and Rye, which is Jason Giles. I finally they are sponsoring the Scotchy Bourbon Boys. It started June 1st, and theirs is going to be a mid-roll. So this is going to be real interesting. So you want to check that out. You want to go to the Bourbon Outfitters and check out the Kentuckian bourbon, straight bourbon that Jason has. And it's just basically he brings, he either contract distills or purchases barrels from Kentucky or Indiana and brings them back to Texas and ages them at least for one summer. So that between the trip from Kentucky to Texas and the aging in Texas, a Texas summer, create some damn good whiskey. So you got to check that out. It's available on the Bourbon Outfitters. And then, I'm going to share now on Facebook. Let me quick do the shares to the people because we're ready to get started. Right? So I want to just do the messenger shares. So here we go. Boom.
These groups keep just getting bigger and bigger and numerating. Every time I turn around, I get offers to join whiskey groups from all over the U.S. and the world, really, which is a fantastic thing and a great privilege for me.
Yeah. I'm
just glad that we can get the word out and of what we do and the word about whiskey and bourbon and rye to all the people that enjoy it.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things to do. What about you?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I was asking you what one of my favorite. I was just saying one of my favorite things to do, and I was just asking, what about you?
As far as getting in groups,
getting the word out about bourbon and whiskey and all the things in the distillery world.
There's Ed, Matt, Rand. Nope, don't send it to him. And then one other person, Greg Schneider, and then Randy. Let's send it out to Randy. Ticket sales have been very good for the Kentucky Bourbon Festival.
Man, I've been following all the picks they've been doing, and especially the ones that you guys have been going on, and they look like they have been fantastic picks. I'll tell you what, all you people that are going to the Kentucky Bourbon Festival, you are in store for a world of some great whiskey and bourbon coming your way. They have been working hard doing barrel picks for you guys, and they're all going to be available at the Kentucky Bourbon Festival.
Are you there, Nash?
Yeah, man, I'm still here.
Okay, because all of a sudden
I was still just talking a little bit.
Did I disappear or did you disappear?
Oh, you disappeared.
Because all of a sudden you were like microphone.
Just a short moment. I had a moment of glory.
Well, Dario
came back up.
Dario's here. Good to see you, Dario. He does the bourbon barrel proof, I believe it's called, and a podcast called Barrel Proof, and that's pretty cool. Did you do the translation of the girl?
Dario.
So yeah, Mike said we froze, but I'm back. And then
froze. I didn't.
Yeah, Michael. But I question.
Super Nash never freezes.
So do the translation on Maria's comment. Translate Maria's comment. I don't know what she said.
Wait a minute. I'm still sharing to groups, so I can't. I'm not on the comments yet.
All right. So we're back.
We'll be there in just a second, and I will translate it.
Hey, Jim, thanks for watching. Hey, Jamie, and Jamie's watching tonight. Oh, you send it to Walker directly because I did not, and that's mean. I'm getting ready almost. We're gonna get ready to start going. Yeah, he says cheer. Jamie says cheers to you, Nash.
Cheers, Jamie.
That was interesting. My
Oh
wife
my gosh. What?
What?
Just as I was sharing to my favorite group.
What? You get kicked
in
off?
Cigarland and Thailand.
And what happened?
Then it just like popped up. Everything just went gone.
Did you get kicked off? Are you in jail?
Oh no, I hope not. I'm going to try it again. So
Super Nash jail.
Yeah, because it just all disappeared. And I know I shared to a lot of groups.
Did you see I had this?
Yes. Jay Mattingly. It's not a rye. I said you should call it Rye's Revenge.
You did not. You said something about a pickle, asshole.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah, that was so nice of you. So nice of you. Oh, hey, you just let me know when you're shared, and I'll get this thing going. As soon as you got it, let me know. I'll get this going.
I'm scrolling on up.
Welcome everybody on Facebook and YouTube. Thanks for watching tonight. We are going to be Rising Tide Spirits, which is Ed
Bley.
Ed Bley. Bley. I can't. It's just crazy. Ed Bley. He has come out with his own brand, and it is called Old Stubborn. His first one was a wheated, which was fantastic. You can see not a lot left in this bottle, but
yeah, mine's just about double that, but it's only about half the bottle.
Yeah, but I have to share my bottle, you know.
So. Yeah, I've been having to savor mine because it's oh no, not really, because I do have a backup of the first release.
Dario says he's on Discord. Discord is very interesting. I try not.
Oh my gosh, the first person ever that I heard that followed us on Discord. You know, we've been on Discord for what, 2 years, 3 years now.
Really?
And that's the first person that I ever heard that was on Discord. That's cool. That's awesome.
Yeah. I don't know. That would be very interesting to see how he's watching on Discord through Facebook. Do you share to Discord?
No, I thought it was just automatic to Discord.
I don't know. I don't have anything to do with that.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You're the one that came up with it way back.
Yeah, I know.
Early in the years, and I was like, "What the hell is Discord?"
Yeah, it's a place that you don't tell people that you're on. Aaron,
till now.
Adam Gross Nickel says he wants to acquire both a bottle of both. I believe you still. I'm not sure if it's sold out on Seal Box. You got to check that out.
The first bottle is sold out. It's gone.
Oh yeah, the first bottle, but the second one is.
Second bottle, I think they did a second release.
Dario says he has Discord. He wants to know how to find us. Just look up the Scotchy Bourbon Boys, right? Yeah. I think that's what it is. If we're not there, Nash could be delusional. I know I'm on Discord, but I got on it to not. Discord is a place of secrecy. Put it that way. It's like that's usually what it's for. So let me know when you're finished there, big guy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
I'm tapping. I don't know why I'm tapping. I think
I belong to so many groups now. It takes forever. I wish I could just collectively put all these groups instead of all my other groups.
That's not how Facebook works.
No, they want to make it hard for me.
Yeah. Let's see. What did Adam say?
I will fight for us.
Yeah, the first release has been gone for a while. All right.
All right, I'm just about done.
Ed's watch. Ed just loved that I shared it to him. I know that he's I invited him to be on tonight, but he had a family commitment. It was a late. We were supposed to have Connor O'Driscoll on. We didn't advertise it, so that's a good thing. But he was able to had a commitment come up, so we're trying to reschedule that. But no, Ed's watching. So you ready to go there, Nash? Can I get this? Can I get
Yeah,
this?
let's do it. Yep, there we go. Let's do it.
Ed's girlfriend says hello. Howdy.
Herb said hello.
All right. So
Bourbon Boys.
all right. So I'm going to start this recording. Okay. So everybody know there's going to be a 30-second. We already talked about the Spirit of French Lick, and we talked about Jason Giles and Rosewood Bourbon, but we didn't talk about Alan Bishop. And if you have Ghosts, you have everything, and also his One Piece at a Time Distilling Institute on YouTube. But you should definitely check that out, especially all you distillers out there. Alan answers the hard questions.
That or 100 and something a month.
Mayville on. Not yet. You asked that, Jamie. Not yet. So,
and that way, she said, if not,
and then,
and I don't get it, turn my airplane mode on, and then if there's Wi-Fi, I might can use it, might not can use
Charlie Villanova watching.
Yeah.
Don Zion, fam. We got a lot of people watching tonight. Yeah. I've been trying. He wanted to do it, but I'll be doing it. It's got to be when I come down. So we'll go from there.
Hi, Sherry. Thank you so much for picking up the call. I believe the line was disconnected now.
Yes, it was.
Great. Okay. Just to let you know lastly that I was able.
Yes. Are you almost ready there, Nash?
Oh yeah, I'm done.
All right.
I'm ready.
Here we go. So
I'm done.
Where's that coming from? Was that your phone?
Actually, that was Sherry. She just stepped in because she
No, not that. I double heard you.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That was my phone.
All right.
When I switched over to the Facebook.
You're watching now, finally.
Yeah.
All right. So here we go. We're gonna start
7 of us
with so there'll be 30 seconds, and then you'll hear the theme song. Here we go.
Drinking bourbon, sipping on some scotch. We get a little wild with a show fun to watch. We love what we do, we're drinking everything. Man, it's all songs, but we're telling the truth. Yeah, we're the Scotchy Bourbon Boys, raising hell, making some noise. Yeah, we're the Scotchy Bourbon Boys, we're here to have fun and we hope you enjoy. We're here to have fun. Yeah.
Woo!
All right.
Welcome back to another podcast of the Scotchy Bourbon Boys. Tonight we got Super Nash in the house. Woo! Hey, Super Nash, how's it going?
What's up, everybody? Cheers.
And then we
Hope
also
you're having a good pour and great to be back. Been a little while. Missed you. Oh,
and then we also have Tiny in the house. It's but that's really bizarre. You want it looks like at the moment it just looks like for some reason we are locked up on Facebook. Are you seeing anything on Facebook?
oh,
Are we?
oh, we're good.
Okay.
We're
Well,
live.
okay.
Yeah, we're.
You don't see me. You don't just see me putting my hand up like this.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
We're like about 10 seconds behind.
Oh my God! What happened? All
Wait
right.
a minute.
Yeah.
No, we are locked up because it's like
What happened?
we're repeating that. We're repeating ourselves.
All right. Let me
Going back to the same thing.
Let me see what's going on. Are we live? Facebook. We should be live
I'll
on
be right
Facebook.
back. I gotta grab something right here.
All right. All right. That is just. Let's just see. I'm just gonna reload it. All right. Okay. Well, there we are. Nice Parker's Super Nash. All right, Jamie. Real question: were we locked up, or did I just have to reload? I reloaded. All right, so there we go. I what a way to start the podcast. www.scotchybourbonboys.com for all things Scotchy Bourbon Boys, and then also make sure you listen to us on all the major podcast formats: Spotify, Amazon, Pandora, iHeart, Apple. We're on them all. So check us out there. And then also make sure that you check us out on all the social media: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and X. We are on all over that place. Just a couple things coming up. We are going to be at the Kentucky Bourbon Festival, which is the September 13th, 14th, and 15th, that weekend. And then also we have our Scotchy Bourbon Boys bus tour, our 4th annual bus tour, and with the Kentucky Bourbon Boys. And we are 100% booked on that for that podcast, that tour. So I'm starting to get, if anybody wants to get in on this in 2025, I'm going to start getting a list set up because, yeah, I locked up for us, Jamie, but not for everybody else. Thanks for letting me know that we did not lock up. I don't know why all of a sudden we were, but we're back. But we got the Scotchy
Something
Bourbon.
to do with Facebook. It wasn't us.
Yeah, the Scotchy Bourbon Boys, September 11th, Wednesday, September 11th bus tour. And it is booked solid, and we are ready to go. I'm very, very excited about
They
that.
are every year, right?
Well, there's been a couple years where it's been one or two, whatever, but it's fine. This year, though, it is filled up. The last two were the McBriars, Wayne and Rebecca, right? That's
Okay, yeah.
yeah. McBriars, they are going to be coming on the bus tour. We got
cool.
Patience, and we've got Erica. You got Nash.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
and Erica. It seems like they've been on every bus.
this is our third of the fourth. Yeah, they just weren't on they weren't on the first.
Okay.
But this should be really good. I've got Bo Cumberland, to do it. We're going to do things a little differently this year. Just so you know, we're trying to get onto Roku, and I sent off my first video. I put together a bunch of video from the New Orleans Bourbon Festival, and we're working on getting that into show form. I don't know how or what's going to happen. I have to, this is the first time somebody's ever done any video editing for me. I gave them the general outline of all the stuff that I would want to go in it, and I want to see what they can do with it. There's not going to be anything I don't want in it, because everything I wanted in it, was given to them. About an hour's worth of footage. I cut down all of that,
Oh no! You need to let me talk to him, and I got some stuff I need to submit.
Well, are you like? I just don't understand. Just like you shoot all the stuff, but you didn't put it on the website.
Yeah, I apologize.
You got to get that stuff up. I'm all for putting stuff in that, so when we do things,
I've got some hidden video stuff that I just don't share to everybody.
yeah,
But I would love to share it to Roku.
yeah, that would. But so once if we could get that TV show, the next I shot a good amount of stuff just this past weekend. The Sunday and Monday with the chicken cock barrel pick that we did at the circa
Bourbon Festival.
18, I want to say 36, I want to say, but that's the chicken cock tasting room that's right there. It's funny because Lisa Roper Wicker she was on the pick. Okay, the pick was amazing, and the people the cast was Steve Coombs. He is a writer out of Louisville. And then you had Stacy Pritchard, who is part of the Kentucky Bourbon Festival, and she's on a lot of picks. And then you're talking the
Randy Pross there?
No, Randy was not there. But then you had me and CT, and then you had Greg Schneider, and then you had the bourbon. He's another bourbon writer, but his name is just. That's not there right now, but he does a column and he writes for what would you say a website, and then also there was Lisa Roper Wicker. So we had two master distillers on one pick, and we had Greg Schneider there as a guest of the Kentucky Bourbon Festival. He makes the whiskey, so anything they didn't know, he knew to what. But so this was Nash. It was his distillate in the original barrels, not the ones that he started, picking every stave for. But I'm telling you, this at barrel strength, cask strength, and it's going to be reasonably priced because it's not the purchased whiskey. So the price is below $100 with including tax. So this is a pick for the festival, and I swear to God, all four of them were so good that I didn't even know what.
Like the 4 year.
It's a 6 year. It's what he put in his first year. 6 years. It's the first batch. It's from the first batch. It just turned 6.
Wow.
The stuff that he has is 5 year now, and they're holding off on that. But this is what's in the bottle of all which is used in the blend of what's on the shelf now. And I'm telling you, if you haven't revisited Chicken Cock's bourbon, just their standard bourbon, you need to do that. Their small batch that they came out was awesome, but now it's their own. It's what Greg made, and I'm telling you, all four of them were spectacular. It was a couple of them were unbelievable. Then and the one we didn't pick had the most awesome caramel graham cracker nose that you ever want to. The one we did pick had a brown sugar maple, and it was more complex. We picked the more complex of the two, but I'm telling you, the one that we didn't pick was like, I think myself personally was my why I drink bourbon. So we got to taste all this, and in the end, I didn't even ask for another of the pick. I asked for one more of the one that I never will taste again because it was so damn good. But all four of them, I mean, we were able to eliminate process of elimination, but it's going to be spectacular. But
you got our name on the barrel for the one that they didn't pick. Right.
Yeah.
So we could purchase that
for
one?
next year. Well, next year I told
it'll be 5 years old.
I want our first barrel pick with Chicken Cock will be next year when we can pick some of the barrels that he made at the West
Yeah.
Virginia Barrel Company. So
Oh,
well, that's what I'm looking forward to. So then just Lisa Roper Wicker was freaked out because when we were there, the chicken cock tasting room is in a home that her daughter and son-in-law were living in for a long time.
No way.
Yeah. So it was like she was going over to her
daughter.
daughter's house.
Lisa is so cool.
Yeah. So
she's a
she was
great
kind of like,
person.
well, you know, she parked in the driveway like she did 100 times, you know,
Yeah.
and she just lives down the street. So that was really an excellent thing. So
Yeah, that is excellent, and she's such a super cool person and very knowledgeable and a great distiller in
Ra-
her own right.
Randy informed me this week that all the VIP, which we knew, are sold out, and then all the experiences are sold out. All the special dinners and everything, that's all been sold out. So we're gonna do
There's only left is like the weekend passes.
all that's left is the 3-day pass and the weekend pass. There's not a lot left, so it's still available. If you want to go to Kentucky Bourbon Festival, those passes are well worth the price of admission. I mean, where can you drink?
I've been telling all my friends and the people that I meet on a daily basis, you know, work wise, because they ask me about this because I'm always talking about our bourbon podcast and the Kentucky Bourbon Festival. And they're like, you know, well, how do I become a part of that? How can I get to that? Well, then I tell them. And then, you know, they're like, what's available? You know, is it very expensive? It's like, no, it's not very expensive. Go to the website, and the weekend passes are the only thing that's left. And, you know, you can pick one up today and go check it out. And it's the best possible experience that you can have for like 57 distillers to be there, and you can go for the weekend and get to taste all of their that they bring, and some special stuff that they bring, and you'll be able to taste that each and every day that you go, you know.
Yeah, it's what would you say? It's an amazing festival. 62 different distilleries. There, I don't know where you can drink. If you take what is it, 170? So let's just say 180, where you can drink from 12 to 6, anything you want with mixed. There's going to be mixed drinks there. You know, everybody's making special drinks. There's all the different samplings and everything where you can drink all day long for $60. It's not something that you can do. Plus, you're talking about most of the pours are high end. I mean, it's just that simple, right?
Yeah. Special pours, and you know, plus a couple. You know, each one of them have a couple of their normal pours that they do, or normal everyday offerings. But then they also bring some special pours that you get to taste, and that's what really makes it up. And stuff you don't really get a chance to taste. And then all of a sudden you throw in, you know, you get all this extra food and stuff like that. Then you can shop for crafts and other things and that are centered around the bourbon industry or whiskey industry. And then, you know, what a great weekend to take you and your spouse to, you know, whether they're into the whiskey or not. There's always something for everybody.
Right.
You know, even if your spouse is not into bourbon and whiskey, there's also sometimes that they have these wine pairings and stuff like this, and all the crafts and other stuff that are there. So you know, it's a great weekend to spend.
Oh yeah, and we do it all great week. We start off on the Saturday before and just go.
Oh yeah.
There's so much now on our bus tour. It looks like I talked to Stephen Fonte because we're going to be going to Limestone Branch. He gave me the connection to get that special tour. He thinks he's got a barrel pick up until in the morning till like 11. So I figure if we go right after lunch, that would be a good time to go to Limestone Branch so that so he can help us out. So I'm going to contact the contact that he gave me. And then also when we were supposed to have Connor on coming up, but Heaven Hill is the other one. And Sarah Evans has been helping us work out something special when we go there. And then the Bardstown Bourbon Company with Greg Schneider, that'll be amazing.
He's always the great host there.
Those are the 3 distilleries, plus you get lunch. The Kentucky Bourbon Boys bus tour is the way to go. Roger Bricado is Scotchy Bourbon Boys. He will be on his 4th bus tour with us. He loves to come on the bus tour. One of these years, it would be just nice if he could come along as a Scotchy Bourbon Boys and partake with us. But he gets us around safe, and we really like that. So, all right. So tonight we have
what's going on tonight.
We have Rising Tide Spirits, Ed Bley. So Ed Bley. He has.
I was thinking I had a whole lot more than you, but
yeah, it's about the same, and I have to give people mine.
Yeah.
So
I've been hoarding mine.
Really cool. It's got a really cool tube. With some great artwork. Old Stubborn is the brand. I will give you. I do have my awesome reading glasses, and I'll give you what he's doing.
Let's give us some background.
The first one was a weeded bourbon, pot still straight weeded bourbon, a premium hand marriage of 10, 11, and 13-year-old pot still straight weeded bourbons. That was the first batch. It was 123.8 proof. He said this one, it was the batch that we're talking about. This is just pot still straight bourbon whiskey. A premium hand marriage of 10, 11, and 12-year-old pot still straight bourbon. This one's 123.8 proof. He said they both came out at 123.8 proof, and he didn't try to do it. It was just unique. Now, when Ed was on the podcast with us, if you remember, right?
Yes, I did. I was there.
He brought along the samples from all the barrels that he made to make this rye straight bourbon. It's a rye bourbon, high-rye bourbon. And
let's take it back a little bit. He brought all the samples from the barrels that he chose from.
Right.
He didn't use all those barrels to make this bourbon, but he chose from all those barrels.
Right.
And he afforded you the opportunity right there in front of everybody to choose to make your own choosing and blending from the barrels that he chose from to make this blend of the first blend of Old Stubborn, right?
Well, the ones that he brought were to make the newest one. He brought the new barrels.
Oh, okay.
So this really helped me understand blending because I also that really made me feel good. That particular podcast, because when I was tasting through them, I picked out the spicy one, and he's like, absolutely. I picked out the bland one. He's like, yep. And then I picked out all the flavors, and he's just like going, you are picking out the right flavors. You're right on what you're tasting. So then when I put them together, he kind of helped me go through there and told me what he thinks about. So when he made the newest blend, he said the spicy barrel was very important because he was able to get the blend, and then it didn't have enough punch, and he was able to use that barrel to boom it so that you have that nice whiskey flavor. Now,
okay.
But tonight I want to barrel bash the sample, and then which the first one, but then I want to put it up against the weeded. I want to see head to head which one's actually better. Is a weeded bourbon? This is a mature, complex bourbon. It's not for the faint of heart. I think it's 229 or 249 or 269. What's the price?
269.
269. You still can get it at Sealbox, so check it out. But this is some. I mean, all I'm going to say is when you're tasting this whiskey, you're tasting a different level. So
absolutely.
I'm going to read.
Ed really is particular in what he blends and what he puts together. He is not going to put anything out there, like I say, that doesn't stand out to a whiskey and bourbon lover, in my opinion. He is really dedicated to what he is doing, and I really want to say thank you, Ed, because I really love this wheated bourbon, as you can see by what was left in my bottle.
So
I didn't have to share it with anybody.
This very special.
And the best thing is like I told y'all on the podcast, that night I had went online and I had ordered a backup bottle because my other bottle didn't get there.
So this very special first release consists of 10, 11, and 12-year pot still bourbon. It's presented at cask strength and non-chill filtered. These barrels were meticulously chosen and hand married by Ed Bley, then lovingly hand bottled in Kentucky. We sincerely hope you enjoyed as much as we did creating it. So that's the back of these. The tubes are spectacular. I love it. It's got the old fashioned, the line art. It's by a pot still. I mean, just a beautiful. This one is gold.
That's a combination of a pot still and a column still, if you notice. And then like an old time character, the representation of an old time character and a barrel sitting there.
Yeah. Yes. So let's pour away. I'm gonna give myself a pour.
I've already poured both of mine. I've got both of mine airing right here.
This has been open for a little bit. It's got a really beautiful glass topper, real cork. I mean,
these bottles are really nice. Ed didn't spare any expense. Almost like a crystal topper or crystal bottle, almost.
Yeah, it's all good. This one's gold.
It's a glass bottle, but the looks of it is really nice.
And the weeded is purple.
Yep.
I'll pour my weeded. So
I'm go over one more time of this new blend that we're drinking, the newest.
The newest?
Yeah.
So you want me to
just what the blend is of the bourbons?
10, 11, and 12-year pot still bourbon. The weeded was 10, 11, and 13.
So it's all just bourbon.
Yes, this is a rye bourbon.
Okay.
So we all know it's out of West Virginia. He doesn't say where it is, but everybody knows how to deduce where it is.
Which one first are we going to do? The first release or the second?
Wow. We are gonna I think we need to properly barrel bash the second release.
Release?
Yeah.
All
right. So the Scotchy Bourbon Boys barrel bashing rating system is you got your nose, you got your body, you got your taste, you got your finish. For taste and finish, you can get a total of 5 points, 5 bashes. And for nose and body, you can get a total of 4 bashes with, if it's exceptional, an exceptional, uh, category, you can do a Baduppa. So that gives us a total of 19 possible points, with a perfect score being 18 and an exceptionally perfect score being 19.
Yep.
So here we go. Let's give this baby. The nose, it's just almost like a straight. I get brown sugar, graham cracker.
Getting the brown sugar.
Now I will. I'm trying to maybe like a walnut too.
Getting more of a like a bread, like a fresh baked bread.
Maybe a cinnamon roll.
Slight bit of cinnamon. Oh my gosh! You know what? A cinnamon bun, a frosted cinnamon bun. What's those ones you get like in the little packs at the store?
I'm getting Kellogg's Corn Flake. I'm getting Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes.
I definitely get the sugar vanilla frosting. So there's vanilla.
Lots of vanilla and sugar and the frosting. That sweet frosting.
That's a pretty good nose. Let's do a little tip.
Oh my gosh.
That's cast strength.
That is so sweet. That taste definitely matches the nose.
Is that important?
Yeah, sometimes. Hey, to some people, it used to be.
Yeah.
But not
it's
to
very
me.
Sweet. It's confectioner. It's confection sugar. Confectioner's sugar. It's like I'm eating powdered sugar. I don't think I've ever had that before. After sitting,
Getting
and then a little bit of lemon, and a little bit of
honey, a little bit of honey.
I didn't get that. All right.
I get that little bit of tartness.
Yes, that's almost like maybe just a tinge of tobacco. Or is it a sweet tart?
Like a sweet tart. That little bit of tartness.
Oh my god.
Then the tobacco or a little bit of leather.
Yeah, it's leather.
Then comes in on the finish.
If you take this,
as the sweetness wears off, that's when I'm starting to get that tobacco and a little bit of leather.
But I just burped a sweet tart. Take it in the front of your mouth and just roll it around without putting it to the mid palate. Just keep it up there. It's so sweet.
No, that is some of the sweetest bourbon. Sometimes you wonder how in the world does whiskey and bourbon get all that sweetness like this. And this has really got a lot of sweetness up front.
It's almost, that tartness is almost like a white wine. Like a really dry Chardonnay.
Remember when we were at Dark Arts and we tasted that special blend that he did?
Banger's Blend.
Oh, the one with the white wine.
Oh, you're talking about in the sautine barrels, is that?
15 barrels, yeah. And it had that white wine finish. And that's the one he talked about. He liked to taste. He liked to drink with a good steak, and it just tastes like a good pork.
This would
wine.
taste really good with a good steak.
Oh my gosh. Hmm.
Well, I know you got the right sample. All right. I mean, honestly, that's the sweetest.
Isn't it though?
That's the sweetest bourbon I've ever tasted in my whole freaking life.
Huh.
It's so sweet.
I cannot believe how sweet and sugary.
Yes, it's sugary. It's not caramely,
Sugary.
and it's not.
Not caramely.
It's not
sugary sweet.
It's powdered sugar.
Yeah. That's unusual.
I would love to make a bourbon ball with this. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
That would be insane. That would be a very expensive bourbon ball.
Wouldn't it? All right.
So,
are you ready to bash this thing?
Yeah, let's bash the out of it. I've got the barrel bashing hammer right here. It used to be bongos with the drumstick, and now we actually bash the William Dalton special French stave barrel that I went down to Indiana and picked up one year. Saw Alan at the I believe the Daisy Creek mill. It's one of those mills. Anyways, so you ready to go? You go first. What did you think of the nose?
On the nose, I'm gonna give this I want to give it a 4. It's really complex.
You're going to give it a 4?
Yes. I love it. I could just stick my nose in here and just nose the shit out of it.
I need one of those tools to get my hoops on better. Here we go.
I know.
I keep bashing it and all the hoops keep falling off. It's like, what the shit?
That's the same one. That's the same way. I got 2 barrels in there in my dining room, in there in my whiskey room.
I really like honestly your backdrop. It's like everything's all in order. I could tell that is really nice what's behind there. I just can't wait till you get in your bar. But let's go. So what you give it a 4, huh?
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 4 on the nose. I love the nose. Very complex. Lots of flavor.
I should pop that bung out. There's a bung in there. I will take. I will take this, and I will say it's not. I'm going to give the nose a 3 out of 4.
Yeah, 4. You just couldn't give it that 4.
No, because right? I've smelled, like, for instance, the 4, which at the chicken cockpit, that would have gotten a 4 with a bit up. But this doesn't. I smell a lot of things. I have to work at it. It's a really good nose. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not a perfect. You want to shove your nose in there and start picking up stuff right away. To get what this nose was, to get it, you had to work hard.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
All right.
You have to work at it, but to me, a perfect nose is when it gets that badum pump and it's just like everything's popping and it's just there and you can smell it. But
So
to
we'll
me,
go to
like I said,
body.
this was complex enough to me that I discerned enough that I thought it was a 4. So,
Okay.
so we're good. All right.
The,
Moving along.
the 4 was good. So the body. I'll go first on the body.
The body.
So this
Well,
isn't like a lot of times I judge my body on what the mouthfeel is. The mouthfeel on this one for 123.8 proof doesn't drink 123.8. There's no doubt about it. Okay. It's delicious. It doesn't hit your cheeks or go under your tongue as much as you want from like a big body. Okay. But let's incorporate it's 123.8 proof and you can analyze it and really roll it around your mouth to get it to do that. So I'm going to give the body a 4 because of the fact that at 123.8 it is drinking almost what I would call perfect. It's just like there's nothing offensive. A lot of times when you have that big body bourbon and you try, the pepper will light up your cheeks and you got it in. That's a big body. I'll give you that. But it kind of like you got to get it through your mouth and out. You can't analyze the taste. You have to pick it, as quickly. You got to pick it up quickly. This does not. This is almost like the perfect body. So you don't have to. Oh, okay, CT. You spinning. All right. So I'm going to give the body a 4.
I will never be as good as CT, but I do have to admit, in that one instance, I did not have Tourette's syndrome.
Even though you actually do have it.
So,
Motherfucker.
all right. On the body on this one, I am going to have to give it a 3 because usually, on a body, I am expecting that mouthfeel to coat my mouth, to hit all the parts of my mouth, that the sides of my tongue and the roof and all that. And this, I'm sort of having to work for it a little bit, and also too, I'm sort of looking at the viscosity of it, and it's a little bit weak looking to me. The legs aren't as thick as what I'd like them to be. They're a little bit thinner, but mostly, like I say, the body of it is just not hitting my mouth like I'd like it, like a good whiskey or bourbon to feel.
I mean, how
And,
much bigger do you want those legs to be? Look at that. It was the whole length of the glass. It's because you didn't shine up your Glencairn there.
You can shine it up to the light. So,
I could see all those fingerprints.
You're not going to talk me out of it. I'm going to give it a 3. Like I said, I really, when I talk about body, I want the body of the bourbon or whiskey to hit my mouth, to fill my mouth.
We could just apply it to women.
No, not anymore. Before when I was single, yes, but now that I'm married,
I like my women with my woman with a big body.
That's right.
That's how I like it.
That's what I thought you were gonna say.
Anyways, all right. So that brings us to taste. Do you want to go first? Or do you want me to go first?
I'll go first. Now, as far as taste, this really does have a good taste to it. I mean, it's hitting all the flavors that I want in a whiskey. I mean, the sweetness is there. The bourbon whiskey part of it is there. I'm getting that little bit of tingle, off the back end of it, and I'm hitting like vanilla. I'm hitting a little bit of leather on the back end. Uh, I'm hitting brown sugar. So the taste, I'm gonna have to give it a 4.
4
I
or
mean,
5?
no, I'm gonna have to give it a 4.
Okay.
It's a 4, but it's not quite a 5 for me.
Okay. All right. Besides
Tasty. It is very tasty.
the few caramel bomb bourbons of my life. Hey, Roxy.
Yeah.
You don't have to come on, but come taste this.
Oh, you're gonna love it, Roxy.
Just taste that and tell me. This is Ed's newest one. She's here.
This is
But
some of the smoothest.
I'm going to give this a 5 because besides caramel, I've never tasted something with confectioner's sugar. It's so sweet. It's just insanely sweet. And I'm going to give it a butt up.
Oh my god.
Butt up. I mean, we tasted this initially out of the bottle. But do you taste the sugar? It tastes like confectionery,
sugar,
like powdered sugar.
Like brown sugar. You're getting 2 different kinds of sugar.
I mean, I've never tasted a whiskey that tasted like sugar.
Tastes like rock sugar.
Like so, yes.
You ever tasted
rock
Rock
sugar.
candy, like rock
rock
candy.
candy, rock
Yeah,
sugar?
it just tastes straight up sugar. I mean, most of the time it's
Rock
caramel.
sugar, you used to be
Now
able to buy
then
at-
there's then
at Tivana.
so
Tivana, when it
it would-
existed, would sell rock sugar.
yeah, and
that's
then
what it tasted.
you get a little bit of lemon. I get like a tingle, and then and then it goes maybe sugar and leather as a finish.
Well, the leather on the finish for sure, but not so much that you're like.
Right, like the perfect amount, and there's still the sweetness. But did you get the little tingle like a lemon or a citrus?
Still sweet, you get that slight little bit of leather, but oh my gosh, it's still so sweet.
I mean, I'm loving that.
Yeah.
It does stay very sweet.
Yeah, I mean, it's so unique. When have you ever tasted a bourbon that tastes like rock candy? Or rock sugar
all the way through until the finish. And
like if you hold that in the front of your mouth. Plus, you want to know what the proof is? 123.8.
Well, sure.
Does it drink like 123.8?
Well, yeah, it's hot on the tip of your tongue and on the mucosa of your lips, and it's hot like that, like a high proof bourbon.
I was able to hold it in the front
burn all the way down.
Like I held it in the front of my mouth.
Yeah,
and it just was like
I agree with her.
Sugar.
It's
like I didn't have
front.
But it does not burn.
No, there's no like light shine.
I mean that's right. It doesn't have as big of a. There is a hug. I mean, I'm warm.
No, I feel it. I'm just saying for 100,
but like
almost 120.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's
higher
like
proof. It doesn't burn all the way down.
So Ed does a really good job when he's blending. So the little bit of he had a spicy barrel.
Yeah.
So he said there wasn't a lot of spice. He was able to add that and get that little bit of spice because that's what you expect from whiskey, right? Just a little bit. But not too much.
You're tasting like on the finishes, that little bit of spice is, to me.
Right.
Little bit of spice
in that
there.
heat on the front is a little bit of baking spices, but the hotter ones like pepper, like a red pepper, like a chili pepper, a little bit.
Well, I'll give you that.
A little bit of cardamom flavor, but then it instantly switches to,
confectionery sugar or rock.
or that to
Candy,
me,
yeah.
like that rock sugar.
I just almost tastes like
Yeah,
pure
that's sweet.
powdered sugar to me. Like
Yeah.
when we're making bourbon balls, you know, that just like it's
Mhm.
that sugar, but it's so sweet.
And now I taste a little bit of that citrus
Yeah,
on
that
the back. Now that
you
I
get
put
just
3
like a
sips.
little. I get a
It's like
tinge,
a
lemon
little, well,
tinge
it's almost
for me.
more orange to me.
Okay.
But a spicy orange, like it tastes like those oranges you hang on your Christmas tree.
You can't
that you
pour
put
no more.
cloves in.
I'm out.
You got.
You know those oranges? And how
We
much
gotta
rye is
compare.
in this? Because the rye comes out on the finish to me.
This is a rye bourbon.
Well, of course it is. 'Cause there you go. The rye gets me on the back palate and on the finish.
I can't wait till you try
It tastes
this.
like
My blend.
I get all those. If you like them, celery, dill, all on the. For me, it's all.
I get no
Yeah.
celery or dill. I just get sugar.
Yeah. If
I'm
you
saying
like
on
all
the
that
finish,
stuff,
after
then
the
you need to
sugar's
try,
gone, there's that rye.
Tiny's rye blend.
Okay, that's just my 2 cents. I'm not saying I don't like that. I'm just saying it's there.
Oh my God. Help me, God.
You asked
Oh,
me.
I hate when I do. I haven't done that for so long.
You haven't.
I was just started. Oh my God. All right. So let's finish this up. Finish.
Yeah.
You can give it up to a 5. You want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Like, so right now, my score, if I would give this a 5, it would be 18 of 18. But I gotta see how this. The finish in the end for me, actually, I pick up the leather and a little bit of the wood tannins, and I wish the sweetness is there too, but it's behind. And if the sweetness was in front of the wood tannins, I think I would have given this a 5, but I give the finish a 4. It's long, and because there's a little bit of that, like you said, that tartness. It's a tartness.
Mhm.
That I want from this bourbon. What I would want is the sweetness, not the tartness. Not that I'm not going to sit there and say that that's not unique, but not exactly. So I give it a 4. So you're up.
On this finish, I'm going to have to give it a 5. I really like the finish because it's not too strong. I got a nice little hug. Everything that I'm tasting, the sweetness, the spiciness, it's all there. A little bit of leather keeps coming back. I mean, it's long, it lingers, and so yeah, I have to give it a 5.
All right. So by giving it a 5, I believe I've given this a 17 out of 18 because I used the but up, and you gave this a 16 out of 18
16 out of 18.
because you 2 categories. What you gave perfect and the first and the 4 and the 5, and then the other ones you backed off 1. Yeah, so 16 out of 18. And Alan Bishop is watching. Hey, the Alchemist, good to see you. So I give it a 17 out of 18. So the official Scotchy Bourbon Boys rating of Old Stubborn by Ed Bley is 16.5 out of 18. I think this is a spectacular pot still blend that Ed has done. I mean, Ed's background is that he was at he worked at a liquor store in Kentucky, and he did a lot of barrel picks. And when he was doing the barrel picks, he wanted to get into this and do his own blend. Started the company, and then COVID hit, and now we are where we're at. So the one thing that I want to do real quick is compare the two. You got enough to compare, Nash? Got a little more? What?
No.
Okay, so remember what it tasted like and pour
I had
yourself
2
the
ounces,
weeded.
but I remember what it tastes like.
All right, let's hit that weeded. Interesting. Very interesting. Wow. Body of the weeded is way off the charts. I would give. So I'm going to go.
The taste is totally different.
Oh, yeah.
This is
The taste is.
more fruitier.
Yeah, like juicy fruit.
Yeah.
But there's a caramel sweetness up front, not a confectionery sweetness like it was
like
initially.
This isn't like sugary, and oh my gosh, the proof is there. I mean, you can taste. Like,
It's the same proof, which is crazy. So I don't even know.
This hits your mouth and fills my mouth more than what the second.
Oh yeah, the body is a freaking 4 plus but up.
Yeah.
I mean, the body is not what. Now I gave the body a 4, but this is the but up because it not only does it. I gave the body a 4 out of 5. I mean a 4 out of 4 because it's what I like. Now this fills your all the cheeks. It hits all the points, right?
Yep.
So it gets a but up there. But
absolutely, I agree. My gosh, the fruit flavors that are coming through on this, and then
it's juicy fruit. It's like chewing on a piece of juicy fruit gum.
Actually, it's like chewing on a couple of pieces of juicy fruit gum. Because I was one that never did just like put one piece of the little juicy fruit. I throw a couple of pieces of juicy fruit gum.
Let's see what the nose is. I rate the nose the same.
This is like fresh wheat bread.
My nose is not working tonight.
Wheat bread, and then
if Alan's still watching, are there
like
days where maybe your taste's on, but your nose, the smell is off? I know Alan just went through a period of time where he was not drinking alcohol. He was, as a distiller, using his nose. So based off that, Alan, do you have days where it was like, this really sucks because my nose ain't working? It's just like right now. Tonight, I have no. My dominant nostril is my right nostril, but my left nostril is
mine is my left nostril. I've been having like these sinuses because of all this pollen and crap.
Nose is.
I'm getting fresh baked wheat bread and like raisin bread. That's what I'm getting. Raisin bread. Fresh baked raisin bread.
You know what I get? Fruit cake.
Okay.
Made with Fruit Loops.
those fruit flavors are coming through.
Off my right nostril. I could pick it up. No, my right nostril is clogged, and I pick it up. I pick those fruit flavors up. But my left nostril is wide open, and there is freaking nothing.
All I'm getting is like raisin.
Okay.
Grape.
So what are you liking? How do we rate these? So, all right, let's just barrel bash this. I think this nose. I'll give the nose a 4 because I like Fruit Loops.
I gotta give this nose a 4. This one's more complex than the second version.
First time I gave it a 3. I mean, I gave the nose on the other one. All right, so body. I give this body a 4 plus a bit up. But up.
Agree. I'm going right there 4 with a badump up because oh my god.
But up. So out of 8, we've given it a 9 so far.
9, yeah.
All right. Taste wise, though,
Giving it a 5. You cannot taste all the flavors coming out of that.
oh, I give it a 4.
You must have been smoking cigars and cigarettes all your life and have no taste buds left.
I gave it a 4. So
That is fantastic. My gosh. All the flavors.
5
Look at that color.
and 8. So you're at 14 out of 13, and I'm at 13 out of 13. So
Look at
the
color
finish.
of what Ed Bley has developed in the first batch. I can't show you the second batch because I drank
You
all
drank
mine.
it all.
I only had 2
And
ounces.
courtesy of me,
Courtesy
I
of-
drove
yep,
5 hours to Pennsylvania to give you that sample.
Absolutely. He drove all the way down to meet me in Pennsylvania and gave me that sample. Thank you, bro.
You're welcome.
And thank you, Ed Bley.
All right, I'm doing the finish now.
Yes.
Definitely pot still. Something that Alan pot still definitely has these
Yes.
fruity flavors. But that finish is long.
It just lingers.
And it's straight up Fruit Loops. Still going.
It's like
Still going.
wild fruit.
So what's really crazy is this is not the tasting notes that we had when he put it out.
No.
It has
Tell you
evolved.
what, it's totally changed from when I opened this and tasted it. And also, didn't he give you some special instructions on opening
on how
it?
long to wait?
I followed the same.
So out of 5, I have to give this a 5 on the finish because it doesn't stop. I'm going to go to bed with Fruit Loops in my mouth. So my question, so we're going to do one more thing.
All right.
So that basically gives 18 out of 18 for me.
All right. You're gonna have to give it a 5 with a badump.
Wait, didn't you already give a up?
Yeah.
You
I
can
can't
only
give
give
two.
one. Are you going to break the rules?
Fuck yeah. I can. For what?
One,
I'm
two,
going to break the rules.
4, 5, up.
Because
So you give this.
that's
You gave. That's
oh my
the
God.
first ever 20 of 18 given out. So as a continuum, we gave it a 19 of 18. I gave it an 18 of 18, and you gave it a 20. I would say the weeded bourbon that Ed has picked out
Yeah.
has been amazing.
That he blended.
So I'm going to give you this challenge. Do you have one of our barrel picks from do you have the last William Dalton? Do you have any left? Go get it. Because Alan was on tonight.
Yeah.
Terry Dant gives the podcast tonight a 5. Out of what, Terry? That's the question. 5 out of what? And thank you so much, Terry, for watching. You need to tell more people. The fact that you watch, I'm honored. Your research into your family has been spectacular. It's been something that, the fact that you shared all your research on the dance in the beams with me has been something that I really, really appreciated. So, but it could be 5 out of 100. It's what 5 out of what? So we're pulling the William Dalton 5.5-year barrel number 450. Now we have a new one coming out, the second version, but Nash is pulling the Dalton. I'm going to put the Dalton in a glass too. Here we go. This is 111.1 proof. It's 5.5 years. It's not nowhere near as old. I've gotten to taste some.
Right back.
Yep. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that, Terry. We hope people will enjoy this. We miss Wally, and we miss Charlie and Lynn as our sponsors. 100% Log Still is a place that sponsored us, and you helped that happen. And although they're not our sponsors, we just hope that everything they're doing down there works out. And the one experience we want to do is the train ride. So that I think next year we're going to try and do the Scotchy Bourbon Boys Log Still Distillery train ride, where we ride in and we all come in cars, have dinner. Maybe we can get them to do a special experience for us. But hey, Super Nash, Terry Dant gave us a 5 of 5 on our podcast tonight. Terry's
awesome.
Yes, there's
Terry,
no
I
doubt.
appreciate you watching us, man. I can't wait to catch up with you and hang out a little bit and have a few pours with you, brother.
So the left nostril for me is not working at all, but the right one is. And seriously, this bottle's been open for a while. There it is. Spectacular bottle. And
Absolutely.
and I'm telling
Y'all
you,
didn't get one. Y'all missed out. I got
with
7
my
of them.
right nostrils, I straight up smell. With
I got 7 of them. I only have one backup bottle left.
I got a couple back, so if you want one more, it's there for you, Nash.
All right.
This bottle,
I'm all for free bourbon.
this bottle is the bottle that I'll always remember.
That's the one I want.
You don't get this.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
I want that bottle. I want that bottle to go with the bottle I got put up.
He just says, Alan the Bishop, much love 2023 to Jeff.
Yeah, see, that's not very important to you.
No, it means nothing. All I can say is always when I smell this, I would always get apricot or butterscotch. But at this point
That's
tonight,
the fucking fruit right there.
it's
Apricot.
Fruity Pebbles. Goddamn.
It's so fruity.
It's
But
fruity.
weedy.
Fruity Pebbles.
Like
Goddamn, Fred Flintstone is fucking pushing his Fruity Pebbles up my nose.
getting this like French toast. Fruity Pebbles and French toast. Syrup. Oh my gosh, it's so sweet, like French toast syrup.
Oh my God.
Love it.
How does a bottle change so much? The complexity of this pick, but I'm going to tell you.
I know when we picked this barrel, it didn't taste near like this right here.
It had nothing to do with that barrel.
This is like French toast syrup and Fruity Pebbles.
Then I have right here what's left of the sample.
Of Lillian Sinclair?
No. This is the Dalton. I drank all the. I gave that sample to everybody. This is the Dalton.
I didn't get no Lillian Sinclair.
By the time it was time to meet up with you, there was a drop left of Lillian Sinclair. Okay. You already are buying some.
Really?
So with the Lillian, let's talk business.
Okay, everybody.
Let's talk business.
Hearing this live, I did not. Me, Super Nash, the brother of Jeff, did not get any free Lillian Sinclair. I gotta buy mine. Okay. I will.
So
I will buy it. I will buy it in fucking quantities.
So I will give you for every 10 bottles you buy, I will give you a free bottle.
I want 2.
2 free bottles?
Yeah.
So
buy 10, get 2. That's a case. in case you break up with me.
It just all depends on what happens tomorrow.
Oh my! Okay. Thank you for putting my mind back on what I tried to take it off of.
Because that's exactly what Marshall would do.
And that's exactly why I didn't call them. But I told you.
I love you, brother.
And then I had to tell my wife.
After me or before me?
After you. And then she was like, you didn't tell me first. But I was talking to Joe.
I mean, was that call directly right from before? Like when you knew?
Well, no, I've been.
It doesn't matter. Brother, I love you, and no matter what happens, you're gonna we will work on whatever we gotta work on, and I'm here for you, and you got nothing to worry about. I will come down there and basically put my hands on you and heal you, motherfucker.
Absolutely, because I know you could.
I know. Oh, I can. I got God on my side.
Hey, you know me. I'm all about healing myself, but when I got the call from the doctor today, it kind of threw me.
Yes, of course. We all think we're going to live forever until they tell us we're not. But at the same time, spiritually,
I didn't tell nobody.
And nobody, we're just going to go forward because guess what? We will work it out. And you got me on your side.
Yeah. Hey, I got no. Look, who the fuck am I? I'm Super right?
Yep. All right, I'm gonna
look over my shoulder.
I see God.
You see Super.
No, I see God. All right. Anyways, so look at that. That's all that's left of the pick. I'm gonna put it up against what we just tasted.
Okay.
Holy shit. I'm going to tell you, all you have to do is take those. That's not even funny. The caramel that comes out and the butterscotch that comes out in the new pick, holy shit. It blows away Fruity Pebbles.
Bley did a good job.
He did.
But I gotta say, I really love our pick.
But just know, Nash, honestly, what's his stuff gonna taste like at 11, 12, 10, 11, and 12 year, and 10, 11, and 13 year? I mean, oh my God. Justin needs to just keep pushing back. I mean, honestly, we got to taste some Sinclair, that Lee W. Sinclair, that there's a couple barrels there that we got to go revisit because I want those too. They're spectacular. And what French Lick has now, they have it in their hands, but my advice to them would be just keep letting it get older because not only is pot still really good, even at 2 and 4 and 6 years, but it will just keep getting more and more phenomenal.
Yeah, and absolutely. My advice to them is let it age because it's going to become more expensive. Not just in that aspect, but they got things to work with now with Justin there.
Yeah.
Justin's doing a great job.
Yes. I just can't wait.
He had a great mentor, and so things are going to be coming out.
All right. Everybody.
And not only that, but I tell you what, Scotchy Bourbon Boys, this season is just halfway through. Cheers to everybody. We've got some great things coming up. Right?
Oh, yeah. I'm just going to I'm trying not to plan anything on your Hawaiian vacation.
Oh, you had to bring that up.
Yeah, and I will try and not.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and tell everybody right now. Yes, my anniversary is July 1st, so I'm taking my wife to Hawaii.
Did you hear that,
Oh.
Harlan?
Did you hear that?
Connor and Harlan are like they're trying to get in on when you're gone.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
All right. So, anyways, let's finish up this podcast. It was a good podcast tonight. Thanks everybody for joining us. Stay on the line for Facebook and YouTube, but we're going to end the audio. But remember, everybody, www.scotchybourbonboys.com for all things Scotchy Bourbon Boys, and then also follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X, and also all the major podcast formats, which would be Spotify, Pandora, Apple, iHeart, and Amazon. Remember,
Yeah,
good bourbon equals
good times and good friends.
Remember, drink responsibly and don't drink and drive.
And drive. And also, check this out. This is one of the Glencairns. Become one of our Glencairn Club members.
Yes.
And you can get all kinds of exclusive benefits and sponsor benefits, right?
Oh, yeah. You can join different levels. The levels are, if you want to get into it,
Our regular,
the Glencairn
Glencairn.
Crystal Glencairn Fan Club gets you different levels. One will get you the Glencairn, but they all get you first dibs on our barrel picks, and then other levels get you our barrel picks. So there you go.
You involved at the barrel picks, right?
Oh yeah, there's one level that can get you on a barrel pick, but no one's purchased that one yet. But remember the last part of what we say: live your life dangerously.
Dangerously, absolutely.
Little Steve,
Get out there.
Little Steve-O's taking us out.
Yes.
Oh, show me the way to the next whiskey bar. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why. Show me the way to the next whiskey bar. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why. For if we don't find the next whiskey bar, I tell you we must die. I tell you we must die. I tell you, I tell you, I tell you we must die.
Right.
We're all right. We're done there on the audio, but we're still live, Facebook and YouTube. Let's hit audio magic on everything. I don't think I need to reduce background noise, but shorten pauses. Boop, boop. There is 5, publish 2, upload. There it is. And now I need my keyboard. Nope, I don't. I just need this. Old stubborn. All right, save.
Just wanted to say
There we
cheers,
go.
Jamie. Seen you in a while. Had been a little while since I've been on, but cheers, brother.
Did you ever save it to Walker?
No, I didn't.
We have a lot of people from your groups watching tonight.
I know.
Shashish Aka, Kochesh Hashish is watching.
I share it to all around the world. I got our,
Eshibavi. So his name is Kotresh Eshibavi. Hoshibavi. Thanks for watching, man. I hope you like whiskey. That was good.
I sent it to Walker.
Just now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably busy tonight because usually he catches us. He knows.
He's in the desert. He's in California. Yeah, he's gone for 2 weeks. He's doing training. Top secret training.
Okay.
Oops. That was the barrel pick that no longer is the barrel pick.
I need another bottle of it. I need a bottle of that.
Seal Box has it. You need to order a bottle of Rosewood Kentuckian bourbon. That is at Bourbon Outfitters.
Fine.
What?
Fine.
Because it's good.
You got a bottle, right?
What?
You got a bottle, right?
I need a bottle too because I
How do you know it's good?
Because I got both of the bottles and I gave one to Carl and one to T. They have it, but I no longer have it. What? Are you gonna make me? Are you gonna make me whole, Nash?
Why did you give them a bottle before you gave me a bottle? Okay. No, don't answer that. Not right now.
Because they can't get it.
I'm gonna.
They can't get it, and you can.
I'm gonna message you on phone if I can find my phone. I don't want you to get in trouble on live TV.
Can you just give me the finger? Do you have the finger emoji? You know what? All I can say about
no, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Just drink. Hey, you see this?
Yeah, I see it right there.
This is the William Dalton, our barrel pick.
Yep.
Love you, brother. Hey, I just wanted to say.
Well, I give it to CT because once again, we can't order whiskey from Bourbon Outfitters or Seal Box.
Hey, you breaking in on what I was trying to say to you?
There we go.
I just wanted to say I love you, brother, and thank you for being there.
Thanks for coming in tonight.
And thanks for letting me be in on this.
I don't just let you be in on it. You are it.
And I'm sorry. I am not sorry that a whole lot of people didn't get on it. We tried to tell them about it, but
they can get on the new one because the new one, in my opinion, is better than the old one, and the old one was damn good.
Lillian Sinclair? No,
the Dalton. That Dalton's a year older, and it was I picked it specifically because the rickhouses at French Lick are 1-story wood,
Huh.
and then the rest of it steel.
Well, I need
And
a
it was
picture
aging
and update.
right next to the wood.
Need a picture and update, and all about next year wood.
I'll give you one thing better. There's a short of Alan thieving the barrel that we picked. I'll send it directly to you. I know you don't
Okay.
watch my shorts.
I'm not gonna watch your shorts. I'm not gay. You know me, brother.
Yeah, thanks for the YouTube support.
What?
What?
I didn't get that.
Hmm.
Probably not gay.
What?
You just killed that like it was nothing.
It is nothing.
Oh, it is so good.
Yeah. All right, so that's done.
This our last pick is just so good. I ain't lying.
The what? So take
This is the what?
so take
This-
that.
This what right here.
So take this right here and put it.
Everybody.
So take the complexity away, but put the
Yeah.
flavor on steroids.
Hmm.
Apricot butterscotch. It's a butterscotch bomb.
And this is the one. Did he put the French stave in this or the Lillian Sinclair?
He put the stave in the Lillian Sinclair. The Lillian Sinclair is about 3 3/4 years old, and then for a quarter year he dropped the stave in to make it
Right.
4 years and have a French stave in it. But the Lee Sinclair is flipped, where he uses how he uses the oats and the wheat. So Lee W. Sinclair is corn, oats, wheat, and barley.
Barley.
And
Malted barley.
Lillian, which is his passion project, is corn, oats, rye, and barley.
Malted barley.
So the other one was corn, wheat.
The malted barley is what they use as the enzyme to bring out all the sugars and all in the mash.
Mm-hmm. So Lee W. Sinclair is corn, wheat, oats,
And barley.
and barley. And Lillian Sinclair
Mhm.
is corn, oats, rye, and barley.
Rye and barley.
So he upped the oats in the Lillian
Okay.
and switched. So the first one was corn, wheat, oats, and barley. And then this is corn,
Oats, rye, and
oats,
barley.
rye, and barley. So he dropped the
Mhm.
amount of rye
The
where he
amount
had
of
the
rye.
wheat upped. He dropped it down below the oats.
Up the oats and
Yeah.
and this the rye.
Yep.
Okay.
And it was like I said, when we
And
tasted it
oh my
and dropped
God.
the stave in, it was December, and we picked, then he dropped the stave in December when we were there. Remember?
Yeah.
We tasted it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's like, I'll drop a stave in there. So he drops the stave in there, and then we picked it on March 8th. Drilled that
Yeah.
barrel. We thiefed that barrel.
Who the hell? Y'all did.
I mean, I wish you were there, but we were tasting it.
I know it.
A lot of honey. But
All right, bro.
all right. So let's get off Facebook and we still have people watching Facebook.
I know.
They stayed the whole way. All right, everybody on Facebook. Tiny here. We're going to sign out. Remember, live your life dangerously. Good night. All right. We're going to stop there. So we're off that. And let me get us off YouTube. My pants just fell down. All right, I will tell you. Right now, there's 11 people watching. Good night on YouTube. And till the next time, make sure that check out the Scotchy Bourbon Boys. And we'll see you next Tuesday.